Which is on this election eve with Mary Coleman with the Erie County League of Women Voters. Mary, welcome to First at 4.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. We want to talk about getting out the vote, especially getting women to vote in this election. That's all a part of your mission with the League.
Yes, the League, that is what they were formed for, was to encourage the vote and to encourage informed voting. So we have been reaching out throughout the county in every area that we can think of to try to reach culturally diverse populations and talk to them about voting. A lot of our outreach is more questions than registration. Current voters have questions, and we try to get answers and just try to encourage the vote.
What are some of those questions? Like, what commonly might we not think of that other people are unsure about?
Well, college kids might wonder which whether they vote at their home address with their parents or if they're dorm. And so we've come across a lot of that this year, deciding what issues they'd prefer to vote, because they really are able to vote in either address because they're both considered residences. We've had people ask about having served time in prison, whether they're eligible for voting. And of course, in some instances you can, and some instances you can't. If you're in a halfway house, that's still considered a form of confinement. So that they are not qualified to vote. But if they're released to the public, they're considered voters.
Yeah. And I think it's important to note, Mary, that the League of Women Voters is a nonpartisan organization. So you're really, truly just trying to get people to vote no matter which way they're voting.
No matter which way. It doesn't matter. We try to reach every area. For instance, some of the places we've been to this year, we go to the mall community booth, the public library. We go to cultural events, public forums. We host a legislative forum, which is open to the public. We go to the naturalization ceremonies and discuss with new citizens about the importance of voting.
That's great. What have you noticed that might be a little bit different about this election cycle with the people that come to you with their questions?
People are energized, and just by looking at the numbers of those who have already voted, we've never seen anything like this, the numbers like this. So we're very encouraged that we have made an impact. We've got more voters out there. Well, probably not us, but we help make it happen.
How many are involved in the League of Women Voters?
We are a very small group. We have about 10 active members, and of those, not everybody is as active as some of us.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think back, women fought for the right to vote, I mean, only 100 years ago.
Oh, well, it started in colonial times, and it was an ongoing effort. Both men and women fought for that right, and it was a gradual progression. When they finally got the right to vote, there were several organizations dedicated to suffrage, and suddenly their mission was met. So these organizations all merged and formed the League of Women Voters. Erie County has been active in the League of Women Voters since before the passage of the 19th Amendment in 1920.
Well, thank you for your involvement in that and the work that you do in our community to get that information out there and to help support a positive election. We do appreciate it. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. When we come back, we've got your